Hey guys, what's up? It's ANKPlays here, and today we're going to be doing my video for this week. And this week I'm going to be doing my top 4 Boost Sonic games. And yeah, we're going to make this video short and sweet, hoping for about 5 minutes. And yeah, let's get right into this. So, number 4, my least favorite Boost Sonic game is got to go to the most recent Boost Sonic game, Sonic Forces. This is for a couple reasons. One, it has the most linear levels in the entire series. 2, you cannot drift. 3, classic Sonic's gameplay is ass. And 4, the Avatar is probably the most fun character to play in the entire game. Where do I start with this? So, the Avatar is customizable, you know that, and he or she has all these unique abilities. The levels have more than just holding one button, which are what most of the boost levels are like. It's just jumping and boosting, and I've beaten a few of the levels with just one hand before on one half of the controller, so that's not very a good thing. The entire game is very self-centered on friendship and teamwork, which can get very repetitive and very annoying because it was advertised as a darker Sonic game like some of the older ones, but ended up just being, well, I can only beat him with the power of teamwork, whoa! And, you know, it kind of sucked ass. Next, the music. By Sonic standards, it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy a lot of the music. A lot of it just sounded like synthesizer on steroids. But that's fine because we had Fist Bump, and Fist Bump was actually really good, and I really liked Fist Bump, so that's a plus. Let's see, the graphics were really nice, that's another plus. And that's about it. It's a really short game, it's not worth the money. Only if you're a diehard Sonic fan and need to get all of them like me. Really don't need it. Play Mania. Next, number 3, Sonic Unleashed. The first Boost Sonic game had near perfect Boost gameplay. It was fun, it was entertaining, it was exhilarating. Every stage looked beautiful, every stage was creative in its own right. And then there was one thing, just one thing, that happened to pull this game down to number 3. The Werewolf. The Werewolf's not bad per se, it's fun in its own right, but it's not Sonic. When you play Sonic, you want to go fast. That's the entire point of a Sonic game. But with the Werehog, it was more focused on leveling up, and combat, and walking slowly, or running slightly faster. And it was really tedious. The levels were like 15 minutes long minimum, and you know, when I go really fast, I want the level to be like 3 minutes. Not 1 minute like Forces, where if you're doing like your first playthrough, you'll complete it in like a minute. But I want like 3 minutes of gameplay when I'm going fast, when I'm doing really good. And then when I'm doing bad, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, but that's like the max. I don't want 10-minute levels. Those are really long and really tedious a lot of the time. But one thing about this game that is certainly amazing is its music. That's a point I have for the rest of these. The music is always really, really good. You know, we have Endless Possibility, every Apatos theme, Savannah Citadel, Eggman Land, Rooftop Run, these iconic stages, Ice Cap or whatever, Cool Edge, that's the one it's called. I love Cool Edge, its music is so great, and like, it's amazing. Just the music is, oh my god, so good. And next we're going to go on to number 2, Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors has a lot of fun and unique levels, and it also had 2 versions of the game, which technically both boost games, because, you know, you could boost like you could in the DS versions of Rush Adventure 2. Rush Adventure 2? What? Rush Adventure. You could boost in those games, and I am not technically counting those as boost games because they're DS games, so But Sonic Colors had two versions, that's what I'm trying to say here. With the Wii version, it was really fun. It had a lot of, it was the second boost game, and the wisps were entertaining. Like, I like the idea behind it. You don't use rings, but instead you use these capsules that have wisps in them, and some of them give you different abilities. That was really cool. That was a nice change of pace since Unleashed's Werehog. The story wasn't all that special. It's just stop Eggman, but this time it was in an interstellar theme park. You know, which was a cool idea. I like that. And yeah, it turned out really well. It had great sales, I believe. The controls weren't all that bad. I like the Wii remote and the Wii and the nunchuck. And yeah, it turned out pretty well. I think Starlight Carnival and Sweet Mountain and Tropical Resort will go down to some of my favorite Sonic levels. Especially Sweet Mountain. I don't know why. I just love Sweet Mountain's music. And yeah, going back to the levels, they were always entertaining. They had their own quirks about them. They weren't just, you know, the same level repeated 3 times, 10 times. You know, like a certain other Sonic game recently coming out. But yeah. Finally, well, let's go on to number 1, Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations is, in my opinion, the best modern Sonic game by far. It has an incredible amount of depth to it. It may not be, I think it is around the same length as Forces on a non-speed run. They're both about 3 hours long, and really, Generations just in every way is better than Forces. Other than the Avatar, because, you know, Generations doesn't have that, which was the only good part about Forces itself, but Generations really didn't need that. It had amazing gameplay with all of the perfect elements of a boost formula. It had the drift, the stomp, the boost, obviously. It had grinding, it had all the stuff that boost games should have. And then it had more than that. It had classic Sonic 8 levels that were actually really good. And then it incorporated 3D renditions of classic stages and 2D renditions of modern stages, which was really freaking cool. We got to see some of our favorite stages like Rooftop Run, Crisis City, Speed Highway, City Escape in 2D classic Sonic style levels, and we got to see Green Hill and Chemical Plant and Sky Sanctuary. Sky Sanctuary was probably one of my favorite levels in this game. In 3D, which, oh my gosh, mwah, perfect. It was a total blast of the past. It was nostalgia, oh my goodness, nostalgia. And something I really shouldn't be pointing out, but I'm just going to. The mods for this game, there is an immense amount of mods for this game. There are hundreds and hundreds of custom stages, characters, music, all that you can put into this game on the PC version. And it is, oh my gosh, it is amazing. I love the Unleashed project. The 2006 project is fun. The Sonic Adventure Generations, that's cool. Oh my gosh, there's so many mods, so many characters. You can play as pretty much everyone in the entire Sonic franchise. Like even in the Archie comics, all those guys are playable through mods. And I understand that not Unleashed and Colors don't have mods, but Forces also have mods. But Forces is Forces. You can't drift the linear levels. Classic Sonic sucks. It's just even with mods, it just can't bring up the game to the standard of a good Sonic game. And again, a point that I've brought up in every single one of these, the music. The music, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Just classic and modern renditions of tons and tons of music. You got fun boss battles, you got missions, side things, so much stuff. I may be a little bit nostalgia pandering here, as it was, I think, one of my first Sonic games. I remember I played Unleashed, Colors, and Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, and I think that's all I played before I got Generations on the 3DS. And Generations on the 3DS was so incredibly fun. I loved playing on Water Palace and Emerald Coast and Radical Highway. It's a great game. It's really cheap now. It's so good. Please get it. Please play it. Love it. It's good. Thanks for watching. Sorry, Austin, that I had to trash your favorite Sonic game. It's just really not that good in my opinion, and the same opinion probably goes to most of everyone who plays Sonic or reviews Sonic. And yeah, this is my list. These are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next week.